Hey guys, Shinlox here, back with our blind playthrough of Cthulhu Saves Christmas. I was distracted by the kitty who's been running around here for a minute. Yeah, so this is a Zeboyd Games production. He changed his company. I think it's called Zeboyd Games LLC or something like that. This is released on Steam in 2019 for $10. And honestly, I'm really curious about this one, especially since we played the previous game, Cosmic Star Heroine, for the channel. Now, I've kind of strangely, I feel almost blessed to have seen a indie dev grow over his career. You know, played almost every single one of his games up to this point, and it's been really neat just like seeing the evolution and seeing the progress. And especially with this one, I'm really interested to see what happens, because Cosmic Star Heroine, while an improvement, was ultimately a disappointment due to the story kind of forgetting itself, and then and the battle system not being, in my mind, fully implemented. Although really interesting to see. So that's why I'm really hoping to see what good stuff comes from this. Let's begin. First, no options, really, and you go to the credits, and it's just three. The three. I remember Boyd and Steinberg. I think they've worked on all of them. I don't know about Joshua Queen, although I think he was in the last one and maybe some before. Regardless, it's nice, because I think Cosmic Star Heroine had a lot more people that worked on it. And so it's nice to get down to like the back, you know, the core group again, and just make something hopefully really special. So, all right, so new game. I saw there was a patch. This now has a new game plus mode, which I don't. I'm always a fan of like unlocks. As you beat the game, you get little rewards or something like that. So we have Sane, and like the last one, difficulty can be changed freely in game, which is nice. I'm fine with the challenge, but I don't remember. There was some boss that I just couldn't get past, and I had to drop the difficulty in Cosmic Star Heroine. So we have Sane, Insane, or Raving. For those who love story, easiest enemies. Insane is those who love victory, challenging enemies. And Raving is love challenge, brutal enemies, and great for repeat playthrough. So basically, easy, normal, hard. So we'll go with Insane to start with. But it almost looks like there's going to be more difficulties added. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through Rylay. I thought it was Ryla, but then I see it says Frey. It rhymes. When all through Rylay, not a creature was fighting, no one in a fray. So I've gotten to the point where we actually get control, just because I did a little test recording. And just seeing this, like the poetry kind of sets up his next. He just released another game, like I don't remember what it's called, but it's basically like a Shakespearean thing with. They're all almost like maybe a Final Fantasy X2 vibe or Sailor Moon. It's like 4 heroines, and there's. Man, it would be great if it was a musical or something, but I know it's like there's poetry and it's like Shakespeare, which is kind of neat. And they fight tentacle monsters, because of course they do. I don't know if it's the good kind of tentacle monsters or the bad kind. That remains to be seen. I haven't bought it yet. I'm going to work through some of my backlog first before we do that one, but no stockings were hung by the chimney with care. They all had been naughty. No St. Nicholas there. Cthulhu is nestled all snug in non-Euclidean space, with visions of destruction lighting up his cold face. When out on the altar there arose such a clatter that Cthulhu toppled out of bed to see what was the matter. There shall be no more poetry in my game, narrator. I promise nothing. Oh, even the little sprite looks angry, so I wonder if that's more. Like if facial expressions are added to the sprites now. Not the character portraits, but the actual sprites. Let's see. Yes. Yeah. Okay. But what's this, a present from Santa? This cannot be. Goodness knows I've been anything but good this year. And yet it was a present, and it did have... Ooh. It was a present and did have a tag indicating it was from Santa. I slept like crap last night, but... I mean, what's new, right? So I'm drinking some coffee. Partially because of this guy right here. He likes to sleep on my feet while I'm trying to sleep, so that doesn't work. Cthulhu opens the present. Yar! What foul sorcery is this? A dark mist envelopes Cthulhu, stripping his power away from him. Not my power, that's one of my favorite things. Without my power, how am I supposed to destroy the world? No, this shall not stand. I shall have my revenge. I will not rest until the blood of Santa adorns my blade. This is great. Excuse me, but I do believe this is a family-friendly game. Do I look family-friendly to you? Plus, the game is literally called Cthulhu Saves Christmas. And save it I shall! Santa has lost his marbles. He must be stopped. To the surface world, my quest for vengeance begins. He's happy. So first off, a couple new things. One, I don't remember if there were like weather effects in Cosmic Star Heroine. It's, like I said, it's been really neat seeing his progression as a dev, going from... I never played the original, his first game, but I think it was like a text adventure. Or a visual novel. And then we went from that to... There was a couple... And then he did Breath of Death, which was like a parody of Dragon Quest, the 8-bit style. Breath of Death and Cthulhu Saves the World. And he talked about, in that one, there was the director's commentary, which was fantastic. And he talked about like layering, like overlays, so you go under a bridge and you can see yourself through, or even the ability to walk behind columns. And he's like, nobody appreciates the work that goes into this. Now we get to see... Okay, so after Cthulhu Saves Christmas was... Technically, there was the two Penny Arcade adventures, 3 and 4. I was going to go back and replay those. I haven't. And then Cosmic Star Heroine, which added like higher graphical fidelity and cutscenes. And now we have this, and I don't remember if there were weather effects like snow before. I mean, it would make sense, right? Because it's Christmas and we have all the trees. So that actually makes sense. But I'm curious about... Because this is where I got to, and I don't think I can open the menu. I can quit. But we're not going to do that. Battles 10. Kind of a standard thing, which I really appreciate. I appreciate that there are random encounters, but also that there's a limited amount, and you can just... Well, actually, no, I take that back. Cosmic Star Heroine had, like, Chrono Trigger style battles where they were on the field. Here, it seems like we're back to the random encounters, which is fine. And red... I wonder if that's, like, how close you are to a battle. Like, you're walking around, it goes from green, yellow, red, and then you get the battle. We'll see. So what is my run? Run is... Okay, you hold down the presumably cancel button. On the beachy shore bordered by the cliffs of insanity, Cthulhu spots a maiden beset by horrible monsters. A tutorial battle approaches. Basic tutorial 1, recharge, items, hyper, okay. So we are going to use some of the systems from Cosmic Star Heroine. If you haven't watched that playthrough, when I first started and they started doing the, instead of attacks, you had like, we'll probably see it here, but you had abilities, right? You had attack, which could be reused. Not always, though. So basically you had a set of commands, and when you used them, generally speaking, you could only use them once before you had to defend to recharge your abilities, which was neat because it was like a strategy thing. You're like, do I want to blow all my attacks now and then have to, or do I have to plan ahead and use my rest at a certain point, or do I need to save this one command? Or it was a neat little thing. So let's see what changes, because I felt, like I said, it didn't really get fully. It started out good, and then as more and more abilities got added, like a holdover from the Cthulhu Saves the World and Breath of Death systems, it didn't work. There was like too much. Anyway, recharge items hyper. Okay. Most character abilities can be used once and then they're disabled. Use a defend command like rest to recharge your character abilities. Excellent. Yep. Oh gosh, it's terrible. The yawning is terrible. Yeah, I thought that was a really neat little thing. Items are shared by the party. They are recharged at the start of battle, but cannot be recharged mid-battle. There were exceptions. Certain abilities that we would get in Cosmic Star Heroine would recharge random items. Characters gain a hyper point each turn. When a character reaches their max hyper amount, they go into hyper mode. And what is the for? Looks like health. Oh, yeah. In hyper mode, abilities are enhanced. They may deal more damage, have more targets, or other bonuses. That also is something that... a big change that I didn't really like from the Breath of Death and Cthulhu Saves the World to Cosmic Star Heroine was... It was really fun. You get all your end game abilities, and you just buff your party, and they're able to kill like the final boss in 2 hits. That was awesome. You know, it's awesome to, you know, exploit the systems and be able to just completely break the game. And that's fantastic. But in Cosmic Star Heroine, you really couldn't do that. Your buffs had time limits, basically. You know, so it's like, oh, you only get 3 turns. It's like, well, you know, it takes a couple turns to set up all the buffs. And there were far less buffs as well, so yeah. But, and see here, this is what I'm hoping, like, since he's got a game out of his, you know, out of a system using the hyper mode, this is where you enhance it now. So now, hopefully it'll be like, this ability does this, but in hyper mode it does this. Right, so that would be neat. And add an extra layer of strategy. I'm not great with strategy anyway, you know, but I appreciate it. Plan ahead to make sure you have a powerful ability ready to take advantage of hyper mode. Indeed. Okay, /1 physical damage reusable. Oh, that's the other thing. In Cosmic Star Heroine, it was almost like it was just dumped because there were so many... It sounded like there was tons of bugs when it was first released, and there was a lot of like typos and stuff. So I'm hoping this is just a lot tighter, you know? Also, we have a ton of abilities. And... okay, potion heal 100. Physical damage reusable. All physical damage. Dark damage insane. Heal, defend, taunted, recharge. Earth damage, enrage. Does it say? Yeah, there you go. Essentia, 45, weak to... Those are status effects, not elements. Death, maybe poison. Enrage, confusion. Sometimes the essence of a video game comes alive and tries to kill you. Okay. Oh, well, we're in hyper mode next turn. Let's do, so we'll save the tentacles for next turn. Let's do earth damage. Well, okay, see, I wish it would give us a little bit more of a description, like... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. So we learned a couple things from that. One, the tentacles, as I expected, since it does all damage, probably less. Then again, because it did about the same amount of damage in hyper mode as the spell did, but maybe he's more of a magic user. Okay, 2 XP. Crystal, thank you. Oh, my gingerbread, you're Cthulhu, right? Just look at me, these tentacles and wings don't lie. I know granting boons is not in your nature, but I'm sure you'll make an exception for me. I need your help. Please tell me there's so many puns in this. I love that. It's the... That's one thing I like about Zeboyd, is it's like dad humor. It's so bad, but it's so good at the same time. And it's genuine. That's why I love it. So I'm wondering if... because I looked at the cards, the Steam cards, the trading cards or whatever. And I got, in my test recordings, apparently I got Cthulhu, which is cool, but there was like Baba Yaga, and so I'm wondering if we're assembling a team of alternate Christmas people, if that makes sense. Like there's, like, oh, this is this other culture's Christmas person, like the Santa equivalents, because that would be amazing. And it makes me wonder if he picks the story based on the amount of puns that he can put into it, which would be fantastic if that is the case. Also, just let me step back again for a second. I know I ramble a lot. I'm gonna try and tone it down here in a bit. I gotta get this out. Cosmic Star Heroine, I did appreciate that he tried to write an actual serious story for once. And I liked it, but it wasn't refined properly. And the story, I don't know if he cut something, because you started getting, there was the trope of character betrays you, but then at the end you start getting equipment for that person, and I'm like, oh, they're coming back, and then the game just ends. And I was wondering, like, did they have to cut? You know what I mean? Did they make it too big and then they were running out of time and they're like, no, we gotta cut down story? Probably what happened, but also the story didn't feel finished. You know, that's why I was like, I want to see the whole story. I'm fine with the serious story. It was actually, you know, maybe, you know, you tried that. There were some things that didn't work. Refine that, because I would like to have an actual Zeboyd non-parody story. Anyway, that's my 15 cents. Okay, you'll make an exception for me. I need your help. Hard pass. Don't get your tinsel in a twist. I just need a teensy tiny favor and I'll be sure to make it worth your while. What happened to Umi? What happened to your need for groupies? You know, just offer this chick to... I'll help you if you ride the tentacles. I doubt that, but continue. I am the Snow Maiden, Crystal Claus, defender of the Winter Highlands and spreader of holiday joy. I need your help to rescue my grandfather, Santa Claus. Interesting. You're kidding, right? Have you seen the title of this video game? She's not kidding. The League of Christmas Evil has kidnapped Santa Claus. Oh, that's amazing. Now the question is, do they do like Secret of Mana and turn Santa Claus into a monster? So pay the ransom fee and be done. They don't want money, they want Santa out of the way so they could take over the holiday for themselves. They've been sending anti-presents, packages that when opened give the recipient the opposite of what they most desire. Then why did they give it to Cthulhu? Why wouldn't they do it to good people? Or give presents to the bad people? That must be why I felt my power draining. If they were powerful enough to kidnap Santa, they must be packing some serious firepower. And since your name is literally in the title, you have to be super strong, right? True, I am indeed mighty even when operating at less than optimal levels. If you help me rescue Santa, I guarantee you'll be permanently on Santa's good list. No more coal, actual presents. And if I were to wish for the power to destroy the world, I'll make sure it's granted. Really? Santa's gonna give me the power to destroy the world? That feels off-brand. He might have reservations, but I'm sure when I explain to him what happens at the beginning of Cthulhu Saves the World, he'll be fine with it. Oh, is this a prequel? Oh, okay. I guess it is a prequel. Neat. You have a deal. I shall save Christmas only to destroy it. Mwahahaha. Cthulhu and Crystal Claws have joined forces. Achievement unlocked, let it snow. Alright, so we're yellow now, still 10. Can I pull up the menu? Do any of these keys work? Seems like no. Gotta watch their walking animations. Basic tutorial 2. Running, menu, save, encounters. Hold the cancel button while moving to run faster. Yep, figured that out. Or you can go to the other settings menu and set running as the default, which I'll probably do. Oh, interesting. Different menu. Press the main menu button and you can adjust your equipped abilities, change your equipment, and more. Don't forget to save often. The save menu can be found in the system sub-menu in the main menu. While traveling in dangerous areas, the encounter meter will fill up. When full, you'll be attacked. Cool. Makes sense, because you could be like, oh, snap, we gotta heal. If you press the confirm button quickly when a battle is about to start, you can avoid the battle. Neat. After defeating a certain number of enemies in a single region, the encounter meter will stop filling up, allowing you to explore freely. You'll also get bonus XP when you clear out all enemies in an area. Neat. If you're feeling bloodlusty or just want more XP, you can start a battle manually from the main menu. Do the bare minimum, destroy everything in sight, or anything between. The choice is yours. And I appreciate that. Player choice, player agency, that's huge. Well, hello, Manny. Now we have both kitties. The alignment. Oh, here we go. See, I kept, like, looking down there because I was seeing something out of the corner of my eye, crazy one. Excuse me. We're trying to save Christmas, Manny Cat. I need you to maybe lay down. I will not. I demand cuddles. Excuse me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? I'm gonna have to get more coffee now. Alright, well. Yes, I see you, mister. Would you please get in the lap? Yes. See, I could tell you wanted cuddles. Gave me the look. Okay, you wanna cuddle? No. You could lay down then. Do you not want to lay down, Mr. Cat? Alright, where's the menu button? I only have one hand now. Okay, that's not the menu button. Space? Excuse me, mister. Are we using the gamepad? Because I have a gamepad plugged in? Alright, my kitten. Let's... Okay. Okay, how about you lay down? Will you lay down, my cat? Okay, not escape. Strange. Tab. There we go. Tab does it. Okay. We got save. The Cliffs of Insanity! I mean, I don't think that's a Princess Bride reference, but... Or maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Okay, save. Day 0. Would you figure something out, Mr. Cat? Don't... Oh, God, you're so cute. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright. Equip abilities. Party chat. I've never been in an RPG before. How's this work? For starters, you have HP. When it goes down to 0, you die, but not really unless it's in a cutscene. HP, don't hit 0 or you'll be sorry. Got it? What else? Oh, that was an exclamation, not a question mark. Make sure to equip new equipment and abilities, otherwise you can't use them. Oh, and don't forget to save your game. If the player messes up, and they will, you'll be glad you did. This is all great advice, Cthulhu. Good tidings received. I'm not normally this nice, but if you mess up, it reflects badly on me, so don't mess up. Okay, okay, and then... Okay. Tutorials. Oh, yes. Well, presumably these are similar to the Cosmic Star Heroine stuff. Hyper. Your skills transform. Hyper effects in the ability menu outside combat. Okay, unite. Unite abilities gain 10% charge each turn, reaching maximum power at 100% on the 10th turn. Are we going to be in battles for that long? Using Unite while hyper gives an extra 20% charge. This extra charge cannot exceed the normal 100% charge cap. Huh. Use items shared by the party. New items from treasure chests and from working on your relationship levels, which is amazing. Yeah, items were not really used that much in Cosmic Star Heroine. Desperate. Unstoppable. Survive with a negative HP. Damage decreased. End of their turn. Yeah, okay. So it's not by default this time. Insanity on enemies. A little extra damage, more from dark. And deal more damage. Elemental resistance is reversed. Okay. Certain elements are more effective against insane enemies and vice versa. Okay. Social. When you're not fighting the Christmas evil, spend time with those around you for profit. As Cthulhu spends time with people to give him free stuff, and his relationship level with them will increase. Higher relationship levels. I love that. Individual may unlock additional opportunities to spend more time with them along with more rewards, so like a social link. Alright, ailment. Sometimes enemies resist ailments, it's not random. Yeah, so it's like... Yeah, they have like a bar. They're resistant to an ailment, but that goes down if you use that ailment on them. Oh, okay. Stun, disarm, and poison are effective against sane enemies. Disarm lasts 1 turn. Poison, take damage. Insane enemies. Charm, vulnerable, and enrage. Rage. Okay, lasts for the rest of the battle. You coming back? No, you're going to the kitty bed? Okay. Power. Affects the damage of your abilities. Speed affects the frequency of turns. Healing affects power of your healing abilities. Ailment affects infliction power of ailments and resistant to ailments. Okay, it seems like that's been refined a little bit, which is nice. Alright, party chat. Audio settings. Sure. Equip equipment, equip items, battle, other settings. Okay. Okay, let's check these abilities out. I know it's a little bit slow right now, but, you know. Oh, okay, so this is the hyper mode thing, right? Regular and hyper mode, I would assume. Okay, slash, extra damage. What are these? Random. Randomly chooses an insane ability or unused regular ability. Cannot be unequipped. Really? Alright, tentacles. 140 physical damage. Oh, maybe those dudes were weak against magic. Dark damage, insane. Okay, so far just more damage. Heal. Cure Ailments Unstoppable buff. Didn't specifically say how long that lasted. Taunt. Okay, Mock. Alright, Enrage is all in hyper mode. Hyper mode does all row. Okay, so it seems like, so far, physical attacks do more damage in hyper mode, whereas spells seem to get multiple targets. More damage against insane enemies, power equals ailment. 5 turns? I don't know what that means specifically, but presumably your ailment stat is your... I don't know, it's based off your ailment stat? Okay, well. Alright, what do we have? So she has random stuff as well. Okay, ice damage. Next stun? Oh, that's strange. Just, yeah, more damage. Hot chocolate, heal, and 35% regen for 3 turns. That's cool. Stun, no penalty versus insane. Regen, party defend. Party defend, yeah, I guess that's cool. Smack, physical damage, earth damage, lightning damage, and heal. Oh, so you can choose which ones. That's very... Huh. Well, okay, and so is this for the next battle? Rusty sword, raggy tunic, bland tentacle. A sword unworthy of the great Cthulhu. Doesn't cover as much as it should. Nutritional, but tasteless. Odd. Oh, and these are his resistances. I bet this... You think the skull is sanity? I don't know. Basic wand. Your basic wand. Not ya basic wand. Better upgrade this fast. Simple riding cloak. Alright. What do we have for... See, these. They did this. You can only have 4 items. And then in Cosmic Star Heroine, you could unlock more slots, but I think I found 1 slot unlock, and it didn't really matter because the items weren't super special anyway. Okay, well, let's save real fast, because, you know, we're taking our time. Ah, there we go. I'm waiting for... Did it just bump up the meter, and are we not fighting any enemies? Basic Tutorial 3, Insanity Abilities and Unite Moves. Each character could equip 4 regular abilities and 1 recharge ability. The remaining 3 slots are your Insanity abilities. Insanity abilities aren't chosen, they just pop up randomly from abilities you don't have equipped. As you level up, you'll gain more abilities, including some that only have a chance to appear as Insanity abilities, which is kind of cool. Don't like the current Insanity ability set? Whenever you recharge your abilities, the game re-rolls for new Insanity abilities. Interesting. So use them, or... Right, so if you want to use it, you better use it, because if you have to recharge or defend, you might not have it. One more thing, now that you have 2 characters in your party, you can use Unite abilities. Each Unite ability can only be used once per battle and cannot be recharged. Unite abilities start out weak, but the longer the battle progresses, the more powerful they become. Interesting. Unite abilities gain 10% charge each turn, maxing out 100% charge on a character's 10th turn. Using Unite ability while hyper gives it an extra 20 charge beyond the listed amount. It's like you used it 2 turns later. The extra charge Cannot exceed the Unite ability's 100% charge, but can be used for more powerful Unites earlier in the battle. That is all for now. We now return to your scheduled battle already in progress. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so here we go. Enrage, Insane, Bane, Power... Oh. Seagull. Only flies near land, so it has the power for its earth magic. Weak to earth. I don't know what that must be. Disarm? Well... Okay, well, so next turn we're gonna get that, so we'll just use that on everyone. We'll see how this does first. Or... Enrage. Yeah, let's give this a go. And what is that? Heal, regen, stun. Ice damage. Let's do a regen on self, I suppose. Alright, we're hyper now. Let's do this. Okay. So they were weak, so it does look like they did. Weakness causes an extra 50% damage, which is nice. All enemies defeated. Right, back to... So, battles are still 10. That must have been a tutorial battle, not a... You got a pain pill. This item bestows a buff that lets you survive a fatal blow. Alright. I want to know about... I mean, yeah, we could go up here, but... What's the deal with the thing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, kitties are moving. Ah. That's funny. Wow. You're fighting a robot, are we? Beach Golem. A sandcastle attempt gone horribly wrong. I guess so. Well, okay, air damage. Weak to ice, presumably. Do we want to try making it insane? Because it reverses stuff, right? So, oh, we gotta... Let's not do it on this. Or actually, you know what, we could... No, but stun is... Let's do physical damage. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of damage, actually. Okay, that was good. Let's try it. Excellent. I want to know... Let's try dark damage. Oh, okay. I want to see what it would do for the things. Actually, that makes sense about the status ailments, right? I was like, well, it can't really flip those, and then I was like, wait. But there's some that are for... Like, they're weak when they're sane, and they're not weak. So it probably flips from whatever weaknesses those are from the sane to the insane versions. Alright. 50% poison for all. I still don't understand. Presumably that's based off of the ailment ability. Right, so his power is... He's more geared for physical and speed. No new abilities, and she is definitely more... Wow, strange. Physical and healing. Well, alright. Now I want to know if the 9 battles carry over. If they do. What about in here? Oh, a castle. Oh, frozen snow person. Snowman. Whatever. Missed it. I was gonna do it, but nah, I'd almost rather fight at this point. Alright, these MFers. Fight. Not weak to earth, though. Alright, well. Allied damage up. Sure. Thankfully, they don't do a lot of damage. So what is this, So if power is physical damage, what are spells? Does that fall under the healing? 5 XP. That's not much. Oh, party chat. Okay, and then, where... Oh, power affects damage of your abilities, just straight up. Okay, so power is damage. That's good to know. Got a strong one. This weapon for Crystal isn't actually that strong. Fair enough. Well, it's still... Wow, sells better than Weak Wand. Is it... I mean, that seems pretty strong, though. Look at that. Skeleton frozen into the wall. Go for the treasure first. Okay, I did it. It just reset the counter. You got a shadow sword. This weapon for the Cthulhu boosts dark damage. Capable of slicing even shadows. So some better upgrades as well. Boosts dark damage. Alright, and this just wraps around. Ah, and robots. Presumably it does more damage. Let's just do poison. Then... allied damage up? Sure. Wow, that's actually... But can poison kill? Well... This is the question. Row. Yeah, let's try this. Because I want to know if those dudes will die. Regen on self, sure. Okay. Okay, I worried it wasn't going to kill him. That's good to know. Alright. It doesn't look like missing is an option, which is nice. Strange, I feel like I should be able to click on that or something, you know? So now the question is... See, this feels like a boss area. Or not. Okay. Again, I love the look. See, this does look like a boss area. You got a fur robe. This armor for crystal is better than nothing. Okay, so warm, so furry. Lots of, more... Yeah, better than nothing, but actually decent defensive ailments. Or, not defensive ailments, that's the wrong word. What's the word? Resistances. Alright, so we got poison again. Elemental. Which element? He'll never tell. Weak to physical. Right on. Weak to poison also. And always buff if we can, I suppose. Neat. Weak to physical, so let's do this. More better. No new abilities. No new abilities again. Oh yeah, I need to check the poison, right? All 80% poison when hyper. Oh, see, it does say when hyper at the bottom. Okay. Well. Huh. Oh, I see. Wait, that's... Very strange. So if you want the poison in there, you put it here. It's just strange because it looks like it's equipped already and I can't, you know... Sure, I guess. And she didn't gain any abilities yet. Yeah, and we have some that are not. Okay, that does look like a boss. Should we just, let's just battle a couple times then. Arctic Beast, Apex Predator. Oh, I think that was an achievement. Most recent looking for trouble, use the battle command. Yep, okay, fair enough. Well, let's just poison everybody, I guess. It's free damage. Damage up. And then... Let's do Earth. No. Oh, that does. Okay, that was good. Oh man, dark damage is the way to go. Do we just want to run out our battles before we fight the boss? I'm alright with that. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're getting more advanced. Yeah, I'm not sure poison's worth using in hyper mode, but... Okay, well... May as well keep buffing him, you know? And do Earth on everyone. Right on. We're getting some experience too, which is nice. Yeah, save just in case. Yeah, it's definitely turning up. Alright, no buff this time around. Do we want to... I was really hoping that would take out the elemental, but... I need... Alright, it works. No new abilities. Yeah, and it does seem like he's getting stats from levels in accordance with how he's set. Like it favors power first, and then speed and ailment. More power and speed, and then ailment and then healing, you know? Okay, freeze. Cool. Abilities. A chill. Ah, this is only heal for... Interesting, yeah. Only for an ally. You can also do 70% ice damage and 50% stun. Right, chill does not... It just weakens. Or more susceptible to stun, whereas freeze actually does stun. This is stun. Just straight up stun. But I bet... It says ally specifically, but we can use it on ourselves, so... Let's... Let's try it. It's a little bit lower. It's a little bit lower damage, but you know. See, already we're... Right, so we can heal ourselves. But we'll buff him. Alright, what next? Do you want to keep regen, or do you want to do heal? Hard to say. 2 more battles. Oh, yes. Oh, but hot chocolate can come in because it's not used. That's right. What kind of buff does that do? I'll need to look. Okay. Yeah, she's taking some hits there. Let's try the physical. That works. All right. Yeah, this one might be a little bit harder. Buff him, absolutely. Alright, you... Let's do Earth. then... Ooh, he could die. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Alright, well. Let's try tentacles on everyone first. Yeah, that was a little tight. Should have done regular healing, because it doesn't... The regen doesn't take place until the start of his next turn, so yeah. Yeah, now that I think about it. Yeah, probably replace regen with heal, because if you need to heal, you need to heal, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe get rid of stun. The insanity thing is kind of like a random assortment of just abilities. Okay, so he gets a fireball for the row. And cleanse, cures, and may recharge one ability. Cure being like status. Uh-huh. Okay, well, so for you... Oh, yeah. Self-heal. That might actually be handy just in case. Dark damage. Let's try fireball instead of poison. Because if you straight up do more damage to a bunch of enemies, that would, you know. Alright, as for this... Oh, we haven't used the unite thing either. Do we have time? No, let's save here and then we'll stop. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. Questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them, assuming they're not memory hold. And I do try and respond to all of them as well. It usually takes me a couple days to do so. So if this is not your first time to my channel, welcome. If it is, welcome. Wait. If it is not your first time... If it's your first time to my channel, welcome. If it is not your first time, welcome back. One thing I do like to do at the end of every episode is a unique positive moment. So you're supposed to do 3 of them. You're supposed to write them down before you go to bed because it helps reframe your brain. Everything is so negative. All the news, the current events. You know, if it bleeds, it sells. We tend to focus on the negative because it's what keeps us alive, but long term, it does a lot of damage to you. It really helps to have more of a neutral mindset. And so by doing unique positive moments every day, you sort of reframe your brain, and you train yourself to like seek out the positive. So here we just do one. So what is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm gonna go with I saw one of my buddies yesterday who's, I haven't seen him for a bit. It was nice just kind of catching up and having some beers. So that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Until then, guys, take care.